Hello guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day. Depends from which part of the world you are watching. I'm glad to see you here. And today we will continue building this little model. I will show you on this screen, then I will move to another camera. So we painted 3 times white color. And you can see now that gluing 2 parts of the planking, it is not visible, just slight, probably at a special angle. Oh, you can see it. Good job. This is my bench. So what I want to do today with this model, I want to paint deck, so it will completely dry to the next weekend, and we can continue gluing all these wooden parts, details of the deck, let's say. So I want to paint today the deck, and we will continue sewing our sails. So previous episode I was sewing bolt rope for the jib, and today I need to do the same with mainsail. And if we have enough time, so we can tint also them. I just want to get that slight yellowish color, like in that textile from the kit, because cotton can't be that snow white, really. So that was my question also for Dr. Batchvarov. We a little discussed it, and he accepted that yes, it can be slightly yellowish, grayish, definitely not a snow white like this textile. So I will add some tint, and I will use for that bitumen varnish and diluted with turpentine. But it's just a name, bitumen varnish, nothing even close to varnish. Bitumen varnish work more like wood stain. It's just probably filtrated bitumen. And it is very easy to dilute it with turpentine or white spirit. I prefer turpentine. It's better it has better smell than white spirit. So hello guys who just joined us, and let's start it. Oh, by the way, a few words. Just got my masking tape. This is Tamiya masking tape. I was waiting for it almost 3 weeks. It finally arrived, so finally we can continue working with painting with all these delicate parts of painting, like thin lines or just layers. So it's very good to have good quality masking tape, so it will not leak under it. And I was always using just regular masking tape from the hardware store, but when I tried this, they worth every cent of their cost, because you can paint once without correcting mistakes, etc. So it's worth it, really. So let's start gluing this masking tape and painting it. I will move my sails, I don't need them now. Actually we can open, this mast was painted just with a regular masking tape from hardware store. Let's check it. Come on. And now I can see these problems with this masking tape, so I probably will scrape it a little and sand it. Let me open it and I will show you closer. And of course, in a moment when I moved my camera farther so it will not get the dust from the airbrush, now I need to get up and to show you this closer, what happened with regular masking tape from the hardware store. So what I will do now, I just scrape it off a little, not sand, because when you are sanding, you just can spread it on entire wooden part and it is become like dusty and it's very difficult to clean. So I just want to scrape it off. And then I will use a layer of yellow shellac to make this just a second. It will be a second layer on wooden part, and just to clear completely this part to make it beautiful. Good morning, Dr. Batchvarov. I'm glad that you joined us. So we have again this good, perfect opportunity to ask you some very difficult questions. And my question will be about this little boat, because it's modern yacht and I know literally practically nothing about this period. My favorite is 15th, 16th century actually, but I also built 17th and beginning of 18th century, and 18th century also as well, entire century probably. So how about such day sailors? In these instructions, manufacturers suggested to glue sails to the boom and to the mast. So my question is, how exactly this type of sails were adjusted to spars, or how they were actually operated? It's definitely not just to glue. It should be something like sliding pieces of something. Oh, thank you. I probably just made loudness of the music too quiet today. So if it is too loud or too quiet of music, just tell me. And yeah, this mic is very good if you are talking directly into it, because this is dynamic microphone. That's why I can't talk when I move to the camera closer, because just microphone couldn't just hear me. Okay, almost done. So it was just improvement how the regular masking tape from hardware store is working, that you have to deal then with all this leaking under it paint. In my case, I don't know how. Probably it's logical. First, I was applying primer and it leaked under the masking tape and sealed it, and then white paint got this thin, perfect line. But now I'm cleaning this primer. Come on, just a little more. I don't want really to scrape the wood. It's very difficult to remove it. Only this primer. I think this is good enough. Let me show you also closer it. So where this is my yellow shellac from the previous episode when I was using it. Oh, good. And this is not soft enough. I just was looking for a soft enough brush. So let's apply it. I don't want to apply it on the painted part because it will become yellowish. And probably in the next episode, or when I will be doing, use varnish on entire painted hole, so then I will cover this white part with satin varnish also. Okay, Dr. Batchvarov probably couldn't hear my question because I can hear him is talking on the phone. So I will repeat this question later probably. Or again, we will discuss it around dinner at the table. We have to argue about something during the dinner. So why not about how the sails were attached to on such boats? Oh, actually, I can hold it on the painted part. So and continue applying yellow shellac. Usually I'm applying 2-3 layers. Very rarely I can do 4 layers. Oh, and I just, at the beginning of this stream, I just installed copy pasta from the group in Facebook who will participate in the next project and will build lobster smack with me. I just created the group. Just if I have missed somebody, just I don't know everybody's original names or they are not the same in Facebook like here on YouTube. So just tell me your name. I will accept your entry, let's say, in the group. Just because I created a question also there, would you like to participate or just watch? And I'm accepting everybody who will participate. But surprisingly, I got huge quantity of applicants for just watching. And I wanted to discuss with you guys, because this group I created specifically for people who want to participate, so we can discuss behind the scenes, offline of broadcast, let's say. And just if somebody are getting troubles, so I can help. But if this group will be open for everybody, it will not be enough time for me to spend it constantly in Facebook. I just can't do that. But would you like to let everybody to watch group build offline and share your result with everybody, or would you like to leave it private only between participants? So I can't make this decision without you, and that's why I want to ask you. I think this is good enough. I can leave it to dry. I will put it far away because I will airbrush and I don't want it to get dust on it. So let me clean all this, and then we can start gluing masking tape on the deck. Oh, this is just, oh, I believe it's even acetone, not even alcohol. Good. This is where I'm cleaning my brushes. Always at the hand. And probably I can reglue some this masking tape. And just to check how it turns. Yeah, because it wasn't. This white masking tape, Tamiya, it is designed for the colors, something, it's stretching a little. So it's good for its purpose, but not for this. Just because I was running out of yellow masking tape, so I used it, but I will replace it now. And I will take out all these benches and flooring. It will be easier to seal without it. Or if I will accidentally spill some paint inside, it will be easier to repaint white part than entirely all these seats and benches. Yeah, that's why actually everything began even before the live streams. When I made unboxing video, lots of people were asking if the lobster smug from Shipways, model Shipways, and this Midwest kit also, which also become model Shipways. They just bought this. I believe it was Canadian kits, model Midwest or something. Don't know exactly. I just know that model Shipways just bought it and decided to restart it. So they are adding some laser cut parts, so changing some materials and restarting entire line of these Midwest kits. And actually same scale, but I really don't know what exactly the difference between two kits. One is more expensive, one is cheaper. So we can compare who has already lobster smug from model Shipways. And I bought already mine lobster smug without tools from Midwest kit. So, and that's how idea came. If everybody, a lot of people have it. So let's build it together. And then many viewers decided to join us. So that's how this idea came actually. And I have already a lot of participants in the group, and I'm glad to see it. So let's hope that I can make a good guide for you. I just want because it's like a fence of paint on this edge, so I just want to slightly shape it properly. So good thing that I decided to replace it, because when it painted, it is not so easy to fix it. So don't know if I will have enough time today to deal with sales, but my sewing machine is here, because it's usually I think that I can make bigger quantity or amount of work than I'm actually doing it during the live stream. And ship modeling, this is that type of modeling where you shouldn't rush, better slowly than to redo everything. Oh, good. Just perfect edge. And I will repeat it everywhere. This is very fine file. Somebody gave it to me. It's not just like regular ones. They are really like designed for polishing. Very, very slight or very thin layer can be taken with these files, and I don't know even where to find them. So I'm very glad that I got such a gift, but I have no idea who is the manufacturer. Oh, it is actually something here. Tungsten. Made in USA. So this is something local, at least. So just so perfect. Nicholson. Oh, Nicholson Tungsten. Something like that. So I can type it if you want, if you would like to find them. They are really very good. So, this is all information which is available on it, and that it is manufactured in the United States. Oh, great. So I hope the plan is to start probably the first weekend of 2025, but when everybody will text me that they are ready or got their kits, we can start earlier. So we'll see. I hope that I will finish this little boat in 2 weeks. I hope. So probably it will be 4 weeks. And yes, paint, this is such a tricky thing that you have to prepare everything. Everything should be just perfect, or paint just will show everything. It will lighten it even more if you have some troubles with the surface, if it is not properly sanded. now it's perfect. So I can start masking taping it. I have 10 millimeters wide and 6 millimeters wide masking tape, and I'm usually just using such replacements. Probably I need to use smaller parts because I have frames and I have to make something like this. The most difficult to create perimeter, then I can glue on top of it additional layers of masking tape. Wrong one. And of course, it's usually lots of prep work and 5 minutes airbrushing. Or even less, probably. Oh, come on. Something small. Just because this part of keel is sticking actually from under it. No, it's longer than the deck. I made it. Oh, now it's sealed. Just want to create a frame and then I will fill it with masking tape. Let me check what is this sharpness is going on here with my camera. Probably this one is too long. And now I need to cover entire cockpit. I can say this is a cockpit with small pieces of masking tape. Yeah, I could. Just it is such a small boat, it will be much more difficult to apply that piece of paper and to seal it properly. So, and this glue, this masking tape just very sticky and can seal all these gaps, seams. So I will use it. Oops, too long. Probably two more and it's ready. Some cuts off can go here. Now I will create this perimeter again, so I don't have to clean paint after airbrushing. I think I need to cut here a slight hole, or just because of that, let's say, false keel sticking out. And it is too long in the corner, so I need to cut. This exactly this blade without that sharp end of the blade. It's broken. I need to replace it. This is that smaller blades for X-Acto knives. What I forgot to bring this broadcast today. This is plastic wrap from the kitchen. So in a moment when I will create, will make a skirt of, I need to close these rails. So I will glue masking tape, and then I have to glue plastic wrap around the model, so I will not paint a hole accidentally. So I will take a small break, like 1 or 2 minutes. Maybe somebody wants to make also tea, coffee. Just in 5 minutes I will make this break. Okay, this one is ready. Now I need to close rails. Bigger or smaller one, bigger or smaller one, smaller one. Actually, I'm thinking about making something like this. And then I can glue on top of it another piece of masking tape and glue that plastic wrap around. And then I have to make a very difficult decision. In the instructions it is written that I have to paint these rails into something red, like bottom paint red. And I think this is just because in the end here will be a piece of wood and it is walnut, so probably just to match that color. But I don't know. If it's supposed to be wooden, I would make it wooden, but if it is painted, probably I would like to leave it white. Yeah, also buying all these blades, hundreds. So I have a box with 100 blades of that 11, I believe, number for not X-Acto, it was Excel knife. And I have 100 blades for this smaller knife, X-Acto. Because if you are buying them like 5-piece or 5, usually it is 5 in smaller boxes, it's very expensive. It's worth to buy 100. I'm just using my nails to glue it tighter, to tighten it. It is like 1 millimeter tall, I believe. Very thin rails. What are you not using much? Masking tape, you mean? Just that not big quantity of models which I have painted. I learned one lesson. Better more masking tape and then cleaning and repainting, sanding again, repainting. So you can paint it once and it is good. Oh, blades. I'm carving with them all gun ports. I'm cutting with them. Oh, recently I used a lot of such blades when I was making ore ports for that frigate which I am restoring right now. And because it was quite old model and the wood was fragile, you can create crumbles from it very easily. So I used probably 2 or 3 blades per each ore port, because it was 5 millimeters per 5 millimeters. And I could cut it only with very fresh, new, sharp blades. So I used them like for 12, I believe, ore ports on each side. So I used like 100 of that blades for that ore port. Oh, this is probably too big. A smaller piece here. No, I'm not buying hundreds of bottles of cyanoacrylate. I'm buying usually every year, refreshing them, because they are losing their quality with time. If it is open more than a year, better to replace it. And this is a tricky place. It has a curve. It's jumped out of the stand. Just probably I put more pressure on the bow, so it jumped out. Oh, again, did the same. I need to glue it shortly to the stand so it will not be jumping out. So now I have another side with the bow. Don't like it when it is bending edge. Just it is with such a little tiny curve, and I want to glue it so it will not get painted. Done with the bow, I think. Oh, I believe my bow is just so heavy in the bow that it is on its own moving. So I can glue it with masking tape. So it will not jump. Oh, it glued to my finger. Now it can't move. Yeah, I have a bad habit probably. I'm fixing everything with masking tapes. Literally. Oh, this is too thick. I will use this one. Okay, glued to my finger. Can't throw away it so easily. Just tricky place with the corner. I haven't covered it again. Oh, good. It again jumped, even with masking tape. Need second piece. So yeah, I was very brave to say that I will sew sails today also. I think I just will paint the deck, because until I will finish masking tape in it, it will be just time to paint it. Oh, I need to glue it properly. Okay, let's take a 2-5 minutes break. I will go and grab some plastic wrap from the kitchen, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. So I will leave you a break and I will come back soon. So I'm back, and I have taken this plastic wrap from the kitchen. And oh, wrong camera. This one. So now I will glue it around the model, so all the dust, or accidentally, I will not paint the hole. And probably first I will create a skirt with masking tape. And I have seen just when I was upstairs that Dr. Batchvarov just finished his conversation on the phone. Now he can answer a very important question about how the sails were attached to the mast and to the boom on such type of vessels. Too narrow. So in the instruction it is just an option to glue it, but how exactly they were really attached? Oh, true. We have a huge difference with Nevada because it is 11 o'clock in Connecticut. I should use probably smaller pieces. I don't know if Dr. Batchvarov heard my question again or just missed it one more time. Oh, thank you for your participating. It's really important right now for this model. The mast is square, so it is definitely should be with something like track, yes. But it is such small boat that I don't know if I can imitate it, so I probably really just glue it how it is suggested in the instructions. But just to know what exactly was used for this purpose. It should be faster with painting the bottom. I just need to mark only waterline without all these details on the deck. And again, I'm saying something like it should be fast. But who knows? Okay. Now my favorite trick with plastic wrap from the kitchen. Oh, I need to check the camera, if it is recording. Surprisingly, it is recording and is working today. Haven't turned off itself. Wow. So I really don't know what is happening sometimes when it is turning itself off in 20 minutes, sometimes in an hour, and sometimes even in 2 hours. Today it is already more than an hour and it is still working. I need to glue this another piece. Probably. I don't want to make holes. I want to glue it perfectly and just to fix a few holes. Okay, now I will remove everything what is in my way, but I don't want to airbrush it. And I will cover my cutting mat so it will also stay clean. I will need one sheet for the laptop. Okay, I will glue this piece. Oh. And I will wait until air compressor will stop making this noise, and I will talk a little. Oh, Bill, you just came for the most interesting part. I will airbrush it finally, after 1 hour plus masking tape on it. So I was waiting for the air compressor to turn off. What I want to use, I have just crafter's paints. One of them is too yellow, it's antique gold. I like it because it's like darker than that yellowish color on the ships. Ochra. And I have this coral, it's like pinkish beige. So I want to mix these two colors just to check if I like it. And then I will dilute it like 50% paint and 50% airbrush thinner. So I will airbrush it with airbrush, but it is just regular crafter's paint. So let's mix it in the cup and we'll see. I just want to put it, it is visible, like here. It's even almost soft, my my brush with which I'm usually mixing paint. So which color I like more? I probably will take this coral and then we'll start adding yellow until I like it. And I will add airbrush thinner because it will make it more liquid and easier to mix. Actually, I'm just trying to mix that color which I like from what I have. Oh, good. I was talking about microphone a little later that it is dynamic one, so you shouldn't hear much of every noise around the microphone, only what I'm actually talking into it. Okay, I actually like this color already. Oh, really? Just perfect color from the first try. I'm just trying to imagine this color in the deck. It's also white paint, same white paint which I was trying on this board. Probably just will add a little more airbrush thinner. Should be enough for the deck. Okay, now let me cover my camera, and I will hide my microphone also. So I will turn on the microphone on the laptop, if at least you can hear something, some noises. But I don't want to damage my microphone. to check how much painted, but almost nothing. Don't know how much it was possible to hear me, but I was commenting that I was spraying under every angle, and I actually like the result. Just imbeers hair glued to the deck, so I got the trouble to remove it. So looks like it is okay. So I will put it aside to dry, and at least let's make clues of the corners on the sails of the jib. So it will be a video about painting and making sails, because I will put this one aside to dry, and I think I will wait until next weekend until it completely dries, so we can even slightly sand it if it is necessary with Scotch Brite. Probably I will not apply only on the deck varnish, but probably we will paint first bottom and then I will apply varnish. So let's leave it to dry and I will sync to the next week. Paint. So no, I will not sew the bolt rope on this mainsail, just don't have enough time. We will do it next time. Just will cut some super extra of textile. And I want to make just that not straight seams, but that zigzags on the corners. Thank you. I'm sorry for sneezing. This is just paint. I even put it in the proper position. Usually it is in reverse. So let me adjust it a little. Come on. Okay, I will move a little camera closer so it will be visible what exactly I'm doing. Yeah, Boreas is still in the progress. I'm sewing sails for it too. This is, I believe, topsail. Yeah, this is main topsail. So this is just a size. I feel like I'm sewing sheets. It's so big and huge, has lots of reinforcements. So I'm playing with it already third month. So let me try probably first it on the sample, and then I will try it on the sails. Oh, lots of yarn here. And I don't want it to stuck somewhere. So I will imitate glue. I will use the smallest probably. Come on. Off. First I will try what is the size of it. Oh, no. Okay. Too wide, too narrow. Bigger size. Yeah, sewing machine, this is very important part for the sails. No, it's too wide. It's still too wide. Oh, something like this. Okay, finally I found proper size, proper length. Let's try it. And then beer came. I see I need to open this. I have plastic curtain which is separates the dusty part of the workshop with clean one. So let me open for him. He is staring at me. And of course he decided to run away. He will come back. ay, I just bent the needle. It was the last one. How I managed to do that? I think we just stop sewing sails until I will buy new ones. This is what I have done. And I don't have spares. Oh, probably I have to go to Michael's today. This is the closest store with such crafters tools, and I hope they have sewing machines needles, so I can continue tomorrow at least. So I think we're done for today. I found proper size, so I will not move will not change these settings, so we can do it tomorrow. Oh, it was very really stupid of me. I know that it is very easy to bend them, so I probably have to move it manually. Oh well, done for today. So then I'm ready to answer your questions if you have any today, because just I don't have anything left, but I will take this. Probably this is the box from it. It was size 11. And Imbir says, meow. Do you have a question, Imbir? Probably something like, where is my third breakfast? It was like this before, when I was getting something like broken needle, or I need one bottle of paint. I need to go like right now. And we were arguing because he is working also at home, especially during the COVID time. And that's how I got my driver's license. And now I can just sit in the car and go whenever I need it. So this is his point now. You have a driver's license now. You can go whenever you need it. Stitch set. So very difficult to explain. Let me try. I will try to show you through another camera, through my phone, because I just can't turn around the sewing machine. So it should be somewhere here. So I want to use it as a web camera. Okay. Now I need to try it here. So let me check. Please, I want my web camera. Not that one. Android web. Oh, perfect. I did it. So, this is the width of this zigzag stitches. So I chosen between the smallest one and something in the middle, so next one. And I have the length of the stitch, probably like something 25. So I was sewing probably sails before, and I marked them. So I have these markings. And it should be... Where is it? Corner? Oh, so I made 1/2 of this corner. Not very perfect example because I was just playing with it. But yes, this is it. So probably I can use this camera more often to show something closer. So then, bon appetit. So if you have, if you have any questions more, I'm still here. I can answer them, or I will go and cook dinner for, actually cook third breakfast for Imbir. I can show you him probably. Imbircha. Let me grab him closer. Come on. He is usually coming just on time after my broadcast, just to check his third or fourth breakfast. Now he's checking the quality of masking tape. This is something new, yes. I just opened them. They are fresh. Imbircha. Yeah, Imbir is very excited about all new, or this is new, I just opened it, with new smell, so he has to check everything. So then if you don't have any questions, then see you tomorrow, and I'm running to get my new needles so we can continue sewing sales tomorrow. And I probably will not even remove that masking tape, or probably I will, but I will not do anything with the boat, so it will dry completely to the next weekend. So thank you so much for coming, thank you very much for supporting my channel, and see you tomorrow. Have a good day, or nice day, have a beautiful morning who has morning, so enjoy the rest of your day, and see you tomorrow. Bye!